Tonight, an exclusive investigation. Pothole problems in Cleveland, problems that will only get worse as this winter moves on. And if you hit a hole in Cleveland, you could get money for the damage it does to your car. That is, if you meet the city's criteria. But as we've shown you with our 2-year-long investigation, Broken Road, Broken System, there are major issues with not only how Cleveland repairs your roads, but how it tracks the maintenance. And 5 on Your Side investigator Jonathan Walsh learned it doesn't get any better when it comes to tracking pothole complaints.
It reverberated, the whole bridge shook. I mean, it was a huge hole.
Jason Meaner, former Uber driver, hit a pothole on the Detroit Superior Bridge. He asked the city of Cleveland for nearly $2,300 for the repairs. The city said no.
It was rough. That was my means of income at the time. You know, I was driving for Uber to make extra money.
In the denial form letter, they said they had no knowledge of the pothole before Jason hit it. And that's the way it goes. In order to pay for damages from a pothole, the city says it has to know about the pothole prior to you hitting it. So that means you have to pray that your neighbor has suffered first. Well, your neighbors have been reporting the rim rattlers. Hundreds of claims we dug into filed during a 1.5-year time frame, and some beyond that.
You can see that there has been damage to it.
In the sea of reports, we found the city of Cleveland did not pay on 81% of the claims. A few of the potholes were not in city limits. The overwhelming majority, though, no knowledge. But we found,
when you see that it's happened so many times,
well, maybe they did know about Jason's.
I don't see how something like that could happen overnight.
In fact, our research shows the Detroit Superior Bridge, where Jason hit that pothole, is a problem spot. We found 28 pothole claims for that bridge, and 4 of those claims came before Jason's. Not one was paid. We uncovered other examples, people just like Jason doing everything they could to inform the city and you about potholes. Claims included pictures that show large, cavernous holes, actual measurements, some with rebar and bricks exposed. Rocky River Drive near Lorain, 5 people filing claims, same area. Ridge Road and 480, 2 people, same area. Fulton Road, 2 people reporting the same address within 2 days of each other. 2 more people on Fulton, same area. All of them denied. No payouts because the city claims it didn't know. But how could they not have known? Well, that remains a mystery. You see, the city's law department that makes decisions on payouts is sealed up, won't go on camera. We had to track down Mayor Frank Jackson. Is it surprising, though, that 80% of the pothole claims, the city is saying we didn't know about them?
I don't know if it's surprising or not. I know that we don't know every pothole that exists.
Remember Jason? It appears they knew about his problem spot.
We know there are quite a few of them out there.
Yeah, and they're deep and causing damage.
You gotta go.
Geraldine Nygren was on the go.
It was horrifying.
Until she hit a massive hole.
It was a miracle that I did not fall. I would have been upward.
On West 122nd last year.
I almost felt like I hit one of those recyclable garbage cans that was full of cement.
She wanted money for being banged up, fixing her car, and losing wages. The city denied her claim.
And I was like, you don't have enough proof. I gave you a picture of this hole that is as wide as my car, is almost as tall as I am.
But even if she did get paid,
it was very frustrating.
We found people don't always get what they ask for. Take Mario Edwards. He's one of the lucky ones. He got $500. But he told me the pothole damage completely wrecked his car, and it was worth more than $500.
It's really crazy, you know what I mean? It's just really shocking, the way they do people.
And what they do is all over the place. We saw these payments given by the city. Driver asking for $867.53 got $218.25. Another driver asked for $824.49 and got $484.34. Even one guy asked for $125 and got $124.20. One of the major problems with the city knowing about potholes is that there were so many ways to report them. Dialing 311, calling the mayor's action line, reporting it on the city's website, calling council members. There was no centralized location funneling all of these different complaints into one box. That is about to change.
City Works has probably been in
as a work management system for 3 or 4 years in utilities.
Cleveland's Chief Operating Officer Darnell Brown says for the first time ever, this season the city is using tracking software called CityWorks to help with pothole registering.
One of the advantages of the CityWorks application is it is accessible in the call center. It is available at the Division of Streets. The Mayor's Action Center will have access to CityWorks, so it will all be going into a central repository for information.
Cleveland has been dealing with potholes for decades. Prior to this season, Chief Brown says pothole info would go into different databases. Now, with this new management system,
generally you get a significant increase in production, performance, and efficiency, anywhere from 15 to 25%.
the system should help the city be more informed about the existing potholes out there, something that could have benefited Jason and Geraldine.
What proof do I have that that no one did report that pothole? I don't know for sure, you know, I mean, it's their word against yours.
Till this day, I really don't have much respect or believe in the city after that incident right there.
I'm 5 on your side investigator, Jonathan Walsh.